public defender. I'm Bart Matthews, your public defender. The case you're about to witness is a true one taken from the files of a public defender's office. A public defender is an attorney employed by your community to give legal aid to any person financially unable to retain counsel. What you're about to see was one of the best-kept secrets of modern law enforcement. It involved the combined law enforcement agencies of Southern California and Mexico. It was called Operation Cleat.
What's the matter, officer? Was I speeding?
Get out and keep your hands in sight.
What for?
We're asking the questions. Get out. Is this your car?
Yeah, I just bought it from a buddy of mine, Herb Jackson.
Where's he?
Well, I don't know. He went up north to see about a job.
Take the keys, Joe. Get going. We're taking you in.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not taking me anywhere. I haven't done anything wrong.
Maybe. But you better be able to explain those license plates. They're hot.
Well, I tell you, I don't know anything about it. Herb sold me the car. Said he'd send me the pink slip. Ask Herb Jackson. He'll tell you.
I will when I find him. But you're the one accused of grand theft auto.
Look, I spent good money for that car. Doesn't that mean anything?
It could mean 1 to 10 years.
1 to 10. What's Lonnie gonna do?
Lonnie?
My kid brother. Who's gonna take care of him?
Well, haven't you any family?
No. Mother and father are both dead. Don't tell him the jail I'm in, Mr. Matthews.
He's going to wonder where you are.
I told him I was going on a vacation, but it's been some time and I gotta do something.
Now, you say you bought this car from Herb Jackson. Where did you meet him?
At Rosie's Motor Service, a garage where I worked. We were good buddies.
When was the last time you saw him?
A couple of weeks ago. He said he'd sell me the car cheap. He needed the money. Cheap is right. Swipes a car and dumps it on a pal.
Do you have any idea where he went?
Only that he was going upstate to look for a job. Mr. Matthews, you gotta find Herb Jackson. I don't want to take the rap for him.
Well, we'll do our best, but remember, California's a big state. If I was going to be able to do anything for Bill Ewing, I first had to get a line on Herb Jackson.
Yeah, I know Ewing. What's he in for?
They say he stole a car.
Well, did he or didn't he?
That's not for me to say. Did he work here long?
On and off for about a year. He was a good mechanic, too. They're hard to find these days.
Did Herb Jackson ever work here?
Jackson. No, I don't think I ever heard of him.
He sold the car Ewing was picked up in.
Hot car, huh? He ought to have known better.
Well, if you do hear anything, let me know, will you?
Sure. Hey, I couldn't interest you in a good motor job, huh? Good deal. Nothing down, 3 years to pay?
Oh, thanks. Maybe another time.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, Mr. Capon. Well, sure the car will be here. When Rosie says it will be, it will be. Yeah, I got the plates, but who's gonna drive it? I can't help it, Mr. Capon. Things are getting hot. We lost 4 out of 5. I'll call you back. Yeah, kid, what do you want?
I'm looking for my brother.
Well, who's your brother? We've got a lot of guys working here.
Bill Ewing. I'm Lonnie. Where is he?
Well, didn't he tell you? He went on a little vacation.
Well, that was 2 weeks ago. He said he'd be back in a week.
Well, maybe he met up with a doll. You know how those things are, kid.
Nah, he wouldn't do something like that. He wouldn't leave me stranded. I'm broke. I gotta find him.
You drive, kid?
Sure, why?
I just thought I might be able to help you out. See, a rich guy down in Tijuana bought a car from a friend of mine, and he ain't got time to come up here and get it. You want to drive it down to Mexico?
For how much?
Oh, $50. Would that be enough?
50? I'd drive to New York for that.
All right, I'll give you $20 now, and the rest when you come back.
Good deal. Thanks a lot, mister. You're a lifesaver.
Find anything on Herb Jackson?
No, but I got a new list of clients.
All GTAs and all grand jury indictments. I don't get it.
No, me either. Since when has a grand jury been taking time off to indict auto thefts? But look at this name here.
Lonnie Ewing. Is that Bill's kid brother?
Yeah, looks like stealing automobiles runs in the family. Who you calling?
Lieutenant Baxley, auto theft. Auto theft, please.
Lieutenant Baxley?
Morning, Lieutenant. How's everything at the sheriff's office?
Busy.
Yeah, I see, but why the sudden rush on GTAs?
They stole cars. We picked them up.
I know, but why the grand jury?
You had coffee?
I just had 2 cups.
Too bad. I was going across the street for some.
I'll make room for a third. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Find out anything?
Weren't you a police officer before you became chief investigator for this office?
That's right.
Then you should know that when you ask direct questions, sometimes you get indirect answers.
Cream. Never use it, spoils the taste.
Oh. Well, what's the scoop?
Heard of Operation Cleat?
Cleat? C-L-E-A-T? No.
Combine law enforcement agencies together. We've banded with the Mexican police to break up one of the biggest crime syndicates ever to hit this part of the country.
What's the racket?
Stealing cars, for one thing, running them into Mexico.
Go on.
But the rough part of it is they're being paid off an H. Right here in L.A.
Dope. Well, that's why the grand jury is keeping it under wraps.
Has to be if we ever want to get the man behind it.
Are the boys you picked up driving the cars, do they know anything?
If they do, they didn't tell me. Oh, incidentally, if any of your clients want to cooperate, I can be awfully soft-hearted.
I'll remember that.
Mr. Matthews, they got Lonnie. They got my brother.
I know, but how did you find out? He's not in your tank.
There aren't any secrets in this place. How you going to help him? How you going to get him out?
My office is working on it. Now, let's have the straight story.
What do you mean?
How many cars did you deliver to Mexico before you were picked up?
Cars? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? I just got word that you know plenty.
Say, who are you working for? Me or the cops?
I'm your attorney, but I've got to know the truth.
I've told you the truth.
All right. Just remember, you're not in here on a traffic violation. You were pushing for the joint, and so is your brother.
Mr. Matthews. If I'm sent to the joint, they'll get me. I know too much. Promise me county and a fair shake for Lonnie, and I'll talk.
I can't promise a thing. But I'll talk to the judge. It's up to him.
All right, I'll talk. But not in here.
Good. I'll see what I can do.